Well, Donald Trump went on another late night troth central bender. And if you're wondering whether it was the calm and coherent, sane, rational, and de escalatory President Trump, it wasn't. I don't know if that version of Trump exists. I do want to go through some of the things he said because they are so economically unhinged and even beyond that. Trump posting, quote, "I am announcing a 50% tariff on copper effective August 1, 2025, after receiving a robust national security assessment. Copper is necessary for semiconductors, aircraft, ships, ammunition, data centers, lithium ion batteries, radar systems, missile defense systems, and even hypersonic weapons, of which we are building many. Copper is the second most used material by the Department of Defense. Why did our foolish and sleepy leaders decimate this important industry? This 50% tariff will reverse the Biden administration's thoughtless behavior and stupidity. America will once again build a dominant copper industry. This is, after all, our golden age." So this is not how trade policy works. Trade policy, whether you find it interesting, is one question. Some people might not. But if you understand trade policy, you don't roll out major tariffs in a randomly capitalized rant in the middle of the night like you're announcing a flash sale on gold bars. Trump claims he got a robust national security assessment. From who? The My Pillow War Council or his ghost advisors? And he then declares that copper is vital for semiconductors, batteries, hypersonic weapons that we're now building, and Biden destroyed everything, except copper production was up under Joe Biden. The U.S. still produces more copper than almost every other country in the world. And calling this the golden age while ranting about copper doesn't transmit competence, it doesn't transmit knowledge, and it certainly doesn't transmit strength about national security. He's just like mixing metaphors with metals at this point in time. Okay, Trump continuing, quote, I am pleased to announce that I am directing our great Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy, to be interim administrator of NASA. Sean's doing a tremendous job handling our country's transportation affairs, including creating a state-of-the-art air traffic control systems, while at the same time rebuilding our roads and bridges, making them efficient and beautiful again. He will be a fantastic leader of the ever more important space agency, if only for a short period of time. Congratulations and thank you, Sean. Sean Duffy is not a scientist. Sean Duffy is a former MTV reality show contestant turned congressman who once said that America's national debt wasn't a big deal because he was only making $174,000 a year. So naturally, Trump giving him yet another job, putting him in charge of our space program, doesn't make any sense. And even if you could handle roads and bridges, it doesn't mean you're ready to lead NASA. He can't handle roads and bridges and certainly can't handle air travel, as we have seen. It's sort of like, putting the Surgeon General to coach the Olympic swim team because he knows about water and how humans need to drink it or something like that. Or it's almost like putting anti-vaxxer Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in charge of the Department of Health and Human Services, which Trump did. Okay, and then Trump continuing. The great Greg Jarrett says it's clear Trump was framed. The collusion narrative was a conspiracy itself. The collaborators knew it was a lie, but they manipulated the dossier and the CIA to peddle their fairy tale. Brennan and Comey manipulated the system and the document itself. They abused their power. Comey launched a case against Trump in violation of the FBI's regulations. He deceived the FISA court with a dossier to gain a spy warrant. John Brennan used the dossier knowing it was garbage. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole thing. As you can see, it is just the rantings of a madman. Trump's including all the greatest hits here. It's like a Fox News fever dream. The Russia hoax, the phony dossier, Brennan and Comey are criminals, the FISA court was deceived, James Comey needs therapy, Robert Mueller was out to get Trump, and it all really hurt America. This is fan fiction. It's quoting Greg Jarrett like it's quoting the Bible. And so Trump is loudly and proudly and strongly unraveling in the middle of the night, announcing economic policy like it's a wrestling promo, appointing unqualified loyalists to run NASA, and just frothing conspiracy theories. Is this what you want your president doing in the middle of the night? Not me. All right, if you're a busy professional or entrepreneur constantly jumping between meetings or a manager, this is for you. Our sponsor, Plod, is redefining how we capture and process conversations. And honestly, it's one of the most impressive AI tools I've tried. Plod Note is a credit card sized AI gadget that sticks to the back of your phone. It'll record your calls and in-person meetings, transcribe them automatically, summarize, and then even create visual mind maps so you can review the takeaways later without scrambling for notes. You can even talk to it and brainstorm ideas. Now, if you prefer something even more discreet, the Plod Note Pin is a thumb-sized wearable version you can clip on when you're running from room to room. Same amazing AI, just more portable. Over 700,000 people are already using Plod, including more than 200,000 managers who rely on it to boost their productivity and collaboration. Plod has a special deal for my audience. You'll get 10% off any purchase when you go to davidpakman.com/Plod and use the code PAKMAN. The link is in the description.